Okay, students, in this video, I am going to explain example 2.13, second chapter basic algebra, 11th Tamilnadu maths. So, very easy problem, students. Listen carefully. Solve 3x square plus 5x minus 2 less than or equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, you know how to solve that. Just finding the factors for x. X value கண்டுபிடிச்சா நமக்கு போதும். Equal to 0 in that. But the problem is this is not just equal to 0. This is quadratic inequality. Inequality means less than or equal to 0 or greater than or equal to 0. Something like that. So if it is inequality, you should follow a different procedure. First you have to factorize this one, then you will get x value. Those x values you have to divide into the intervals. Okay, those x values are also known as the critical numbers. Then if you divide the intervals, in each and every interval, check the sign of that expression, full expression. If it is less than 0, that interval only, that is your answer. Okay, depends on the inequality. Less than 0 in the less than பார்க்கணும். Greater than in the greater பார்க்கணும். This is the procedure. So step 1, you have to factorize this one. You have to equal to 0, get the critical numbers. Then divide these critical numbers. Okay, the number line. Draw the number line and mark these critical numbers. Okay, then in each and every interval, check the sign of this entire equation. Quadratic expression or equation. Equation you need not check because almost critical numbers it is 0 only. But less than 0 also there. Okay. So listen carefully, student. First I am factorizing this one. If you factorize this one, 3 into minus 2 minus 6. So okay, if you multiply, you will get minus 6, and if you add x coefficient, you should get. Then what are the factors, students? 6 into minus 1. Because if you multiply these two, 6 into minus 1, minus 6 only will get. If you add 5, 6 plus minus 1, 5. So x coefficient. That is the procedure, you already know. Suppose if I put minus 1, minus 6 plus 1 here, it's not possible. Because minus 5 will come. You understand? So this is like splitting the middle term only. So what I can write here? 3x square plus 5x, 6x minus x, like this, minus 2 less than or equal to 0. Now, here in these two, 3x I can take common. எதுக்குன்னா இது 3x into x ஆயிடுக்கலாம், இது 3x into 2 ஆயிடுக்கலாம். So 3x is there in both the terms. So x plus 2, next minus 1 into x plus 2. So less than or equal to 0. Why minus 1? If I take minus 1 only, again x plus 2 will come. So now it is, if you take x plus 2 as common, then you will get 3x minus 1 less than or equal to 0. So if you separately equate to the factors, x plus 2 is equal to 0, 3x minus 1 equal to 0, then you will get the critical numbers. So now x is equal to minus 2 from this equation, 3x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 3. So these two are the critical numbers. Critical numbers. Okay, students. So we got the critical numbers. Once we got the critical numbers, you have to divide entire real line. So real line on the one minus infinity to plus infinity. You must know the entire real line. In first chapter also I told. Real line means all the values of numbers, not only natural numbers, whole numbers, everything. That's why the entire real line, if you plot, you should take minus infinity to plus infinity, like this. Then you should mark these two values on this entire real line. Then only you can divide into intervals. So how will you mark these two? Because it is 0 in the middle. So then after that only 1 by 3 will come. Suppose this is 1 by 3. Now minus 2 will come in the left hand side. Suppose this is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, like that it will come. So these are the two critical points. But the problem is how will you divide into the intervals? Now the interval எப்படி மாத்தணும்? I already told, greater than the greatest value, less than the least value, in between. இப்போ greatest value 1 by 3 minus 2 வருது less value. So 1 by 3 and the positive value greater than 1 by 3 every value should cover. அப்போ நம்ம ரைட் சைடுல போகணும். So 1 by 3 ல இருந்து infinity வரைக்கும் போயிடுச்சுன்னா நமக்கு ஒரு இன்டர்வல் கிடைக்கும். So if we go to 1 by 3 to infinity, that is one of the interval. Next, less than the least value. So least value is minus 2. Less than means minus infinity. So like this, less than the least value. Minus 2, minus infinity. In between, nadula. In between, idhukku rendukku nadula. Like this. So 1, 2, 3 intervals we got. So then we should write like this. Interval. Next, sign of those two factors we can write. Sign of x plus 2. Next, sign of 3x minus 1. Okay, student. Next, sign of entire value. Entire value means 3x square plus 6x, 5x minus 2. So this is a table you must fill now. So how will you fill? Okay, students. Now this one I will put this side. I will write. Okay, anyway it is visible only, but it is better to write somewhat right. Okay, so okay, no problem. Anyway we will fill up. Now interval. What is the first interval here? First interval is minus infinity comma minus 2. So here we have to see by selecting any x value in between this range. So minus 2, not the next one, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. So அந்த மாதிரி லட்சக்கணக்கில் வரும். நம்ம எல்லாமே டெஸ்ட் பண்ண முடியாது. உங்கள் லைஃப் இஸ் ஃபினிஷ்ட் ஆகிடும் முடியும். அப்போ நம்ம நியரஸ்ட் வேல்யூ மைனஸ் 3 எடுத்து நம்ம செக் பண்ணலாம். சப்போஸ் minus 3 I put minus 3 plus 2 minus 1. So it is negative. Right? Next, sign of 3x minus 1. Okay. So 3x minus 1 means again minus 3 I am taking. Okay, students. 3 into minus 3 minus 9 minus 1. So this also negative. But these two factors are multiplied here. So negative into negative, positive. So this becomes what? Positive. Okay, students. See, not only for minus 3, even if you take minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, in this entire interval, it behaves the same way. Yes, sir. Minus 4 எடுத்தா negative வந்துச்சு, minus 4 எடுத்தா positive வருமா? அப்படி வராது. And the interval on whatever the value you take, it becomes a same thing, negative only. Check பண்ணுங்க நீங்க வேணும். minus 4 எடுத்தாச்சா, minus 4 plus 2 minus 2 negative. Okay, that's why you are dividing into interval. இல்ல நம்ம interval divide பண்ண தேவையில்லை. ஒரு வேல்யூ செக் பண்ண முடியாது நம்மளால. ஓகேவா? So this is a procedure. Next. So second factor also is tested. Then if you multiply this one, என்ன சார் இது டைரக்டா இதுலயே போட முடியாது, எக்ஸல் எடுத்து போடலாம் உங்க இஷ்டம் தான். பட் இப்படி ஃபேக்டர்ஸா ஸ்ப்ளிட் பண்ணா உங்களுக்கு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறது ஈஸி தான். அதை எவாலுவேட் பண்றது ஈஸி, அவ்வளவுதான், வேற எதுவுமே கிடையாது. நெக்ஸ்ட் செகண்ட் ஒன் இஸ் வாட்? -2 comma 1 by 3. So -2 comma 1 by 3, definitely 0 will come here. Definitely it will come. So 0 if I take, why I am taking 0? It's very easy to test. Okay, so 0 if I take 0 plus 2 positive. Here 3 into 0 minus 1 negative. So positive to negative. Okay, students. And next, third one. Third interval is what? 1 by 3 to infinity. So we covered every value of x. So 1 by 3 to infinity. Here if I take a positive value, just you take 1 by 3 means 0.33, 33 paise. ஒரு ரூபாய் இருக்கும் இல்லையா? அப்போ 1 சிம்பிளா டெஸ்ட் பண்ணலாம். So 1 plus 2 3, so it is positive. If I take 1 plus 2 3, here if I take 1 3 minus 1 2, so positive. Positive into positive, again positive. Okay, students. So what is your values of x? Here you see the inequality, less than or equal to 0. Less than or equal means first you have to see the less than value. So less means negative value. So this is your answer. That means x belongs to -2 comma 1 by 3. But here one more thing also you should understand. Because here -2 1 by 3 both are the endpoints. That means they are also known as the critical numbers. But the critical number எடுத்தா அது கண்டிப்பா 0. Okay, இப்படி எடுத்தா இது உள்ள மட்டும் தான் நம்ம எடுக்க முடியும். But minus 2 lo it becomes 0. 1 by 3 lo kuda idu 0 agum. Kandipa adha nam factors kadachirichi. Right? But 0 mattum nama test pannakoodadhu. 0 mattum summa nee potu thevaillaye. Less than 0 ku test pannum. Adu naduvula irukadellame less than 0 da. So adunala neenga enna pannum na end points la vandu cos equal to 0 irukanaala you should take it as minus 2 comma minus 1 by 3. Okay students, so that is your final answer. You cannot write open interval, close interval only. If you write close interval only, 0 also included. Okay, otherwise 0 will not be included. Open interval means in between values only will come. The minus 2 to 1 by 3 க்கு நடுவுல இருக்கிற values மட்டும் தான் வரும். அதுல வந்து less than 0 தான், correct தான், negative தான். But equal to 0 also you should do. Okay, so this is a procedure students. Very simple procedure. Anything, everything is easy only, except how to take the values in these intervals. Okay, first you have to factorize, get the values of x, divide those values into the intervals by drawing the number line or the real line. Then each and every interval check the sign of x. So if you check the sign of x, somewhere it is positive, somewhere it is negative in that interval. But whatever they ask less than, so negative only you should write. That is your final answer students. So with this I finished example 2.13. So in the next video we will see example 2.14 also students. So if you like this video, please share and subscribe the channel please. Okay students, bye.